showcase or a new review of a White Dwarf. So this is the White Dwarf 455. Okay, it arrived while I was out on holiday, so I just want to do a review, know that I'm back. So for me, I don't think it's the most interesting White Dwarf of this year. There's some nice content, but yeah, there is some content that I'm not that much interested. But let's go. So here we have, this White Dwarf are quite thick, and we're talking always 144 pages in that case. Okay, there is a lot of content, and of course if you don't play a lot of games, maybe it's not that interesting, but this is why I show you, so you can see what is in there and if it's interesting or not for you. We started this part. I always like it. Okay, that we see pictures from the miniatures of other readers, other hobby followers, and yeah, and there are some nice ideas and some nice miniatures painted here. Okay, so you can see don't square the letter to the White Dwarf. Then we go to the walls of Warhammer. So here is a little bit of talking about the pitfalls of victory. So it's normally talking about a little bit of the background of the Warhammer Age of Sigmar. And we go to the Age of Sigmar, and this is the new rules for of a new clan for the goblins. Okay, so this is called the Jaws of Mork. Okay, so you can see here there's some background. Okay, and then we have here the Jaws of Mork alliance abilities and the Warscore battalions and what's called update Bad Moon launch shrine. Okay, so you can see here some rules to make a new clan. And then we have here some painting splatter. So this is, for me, the painting is always interesting to see how they do it, and sometimes you give me ideas as well on how to do my paint jobs. Okay, so it's always interesting to see that. They are quite easy to follow. Then we have rules engagement. Okay, always talking about the rules and so on, and how to use them. Then we have rules for a campaign in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. For me, the Age of Sigmar content is the most interesting in this White Dwarf. Okay, so we have the domination of Halos, and here we have all the different rules to make a campaign, together with some battle plans. Then they talk about the warbands of Kargvad, that is the tale of the 4 warbands. Okay, we know that this is the 4, how they are evolving the warbands, and what was the tale of the 4 warriors. But here we have for the 4 warbands, and then we can see how they have included now. Some are including monsters, and some are including heroes into the warbands. And here we can see the games that they have played, so you can see how ideas and how Games Workshop is looking at these games. We go now to the Warhammer 40,000 content. Echoes from the War first. Okay, is a regular column about the rules, tactics, and ongoing development of Warhammer 40,000. So they will talk you about, I guess, 9th edition in that case. I just arrived and I wanted to share with you the content. And then we have Faced on Dim. So when this is a little bit of background. So when the Sisters of Battles and Astra Militarum come face to face with Necron threat, they find their faith thoroughly tested. Will their devotion to the Emperor protect them, or will their souls be the mercy of the Genos threat? Okay, and then you can see here a little bit of history, right? A little bit of background. We go to this Horus Heresy army, a very nice Sons of the War Masters. War Master. Okay, Sons of Horus, nicely painted. Again, these are type of pictures that pages that you like to spend some time really looking the details on how other people is collecting an army to get ideas for your army as well. Okay. And we go to the Warzone Paria Nexus. So then there's another. The Secret Showcase of the Great Rift opening was so catastrophic that they left the Imperium temporarily blind into the horrors of unfolding in the galaxy. Yet, as the veil slowly revealed back once more, the nightmares reveal were worse than any Colimine. So I guess a little bit of background. This background. Just to put you ready for the 9th edition. And then they call this how to organize, or a chapter organization. So here is showing an example how to organize a chapter. They call it the White Dwarf chapter. Selecting color schemes, selecting the different iconography that you want to follow in your chapter. Here is showing you an idea for the conversions, I guess. And the page up. Here we have one that is, again, as usual, we have this in a lot of White Dwarf, is how to do basing. They talk about how to base your miniatures, and this time is the theme is Walls of Change, okay, or Realms of Change. So you can see different ideas how to represent the Realms of Change or the walls contaminated by Change for your base. Yeah, I was thinking this is the bottom of this thing. Yeah, I guess it means that this thing is contaminated by the corrupted Leviathan, by the corrupted Leviathan. Nice and interesting ideas. Okay, a lot of color, but as well how to do, and then you can see that we have Warcry, we have Warhammer 40,000, we have Age of Sigmar, so you have ideas, and here you have a lot of ideas on how to do the basing, okay, and how to do the different patterns. So this is quite interesting one. Okay, how to paint pink. So this is purples, and this very colorful. What's called this? Oh, I forgot the name now. Magic. Forgot the name of what it's called. Is oh, sorry, being too much time without talking English. Then we go to the Adeptus Titanicus. We have a battle report on the Adeptus Titanicus game. This part for me is not that interesting, but if you are into Adeptus Titanicus, you can see that they have done no. I go fast because I don't want to spoil who wins. And this is a terrain showcase, so it's sharing with you how they have done the ruins of OSCILIATH for Middle Earth. And you can see. And as well how they have done the rafts that are here in the terrain. One here and one here. And then we go to the fiction part. We are in the chapter 5 of 9. Okay, so this is continuing Faith on Fire from the previous White Dwarfs. Okay, we have always this part from the Black Library. And then we go inside the studio, so where they showing what they do in the studio. Okay, so this is what you have in the White Dwarf 455. the one that was released in the month of August 2020. Yeah, let me know what do you think. I hope you have liked this look to the White Dwarf. And please give a like if you have liked this video. Let me know if this is interesting or not for you, and I just want to thank you for watching.